Welcome to this week's episode of the Boat Princess podcast. We've done something a little bit different this episode. We had the Super Yacht Soiree in Sydney just a couple of weeks ago, and we took the opportunity to do some interviews on the super yachts at the time, and it was fantastic. We got some little excerpts and some fun conversations with some people that were involved in the Super Yacht Soiree. Enjoy. Hi, and welcome to the Boat Princess podcast. My name is Nikki Vo, and I'm your host. I am a boat owner, a marina owner, a director on the Marina Industries Association, and a huge advocate for boating. In this series, I'm sharing the stories from every nook of the boating industry with the intention of encouraging more women to join me and for more women to get behind the helm too. I want to share the experience and opportunities of boating, of the boating industry, and I want you to join me as I bring the conversations and answer all the questions you've had. Boating is not just for the glamorous and rich and famous. It's full of beautiful and interesting people making the most of our natural environment and getting out there, enjoying the waterways. So let's let off the lines, take over the helm, and escape to the world of boating. It's a fantastic event, the Super Yacht Soiree. Super Yacht Australia do an amazing job of that event to showcase some beautiful super yachts and allow the brokers to have some interaction with their potential clients, and for the super yachts captains to kind of be exposed to the Australian market and the incredible locations we have available here in this country for them to explore. So terrific event. You'll get to hear some lovely people talk into the mics, and we throw in a little bit of the kind of the back of house, if you like, the fun little conversations we have with people before they start their interview and all those sorts of things to give you just a little bit more fun insight as to what we do when we're recording a podcast. And you'll notice my energy is amazing in this because I'm on beautiful yachts, and that's where I am happiest. I'm completely obsessed with boats, and I love being on board them. So you'll hear my absolutely huge energy and excitement of being on board the boats, and I hope you feel that too. So I'm here today on the beautiful Quantum Super Yacht talking to Phoebe.
Hello.
Tell me, Phoebe, what's your role on this beautiful yacht?
So I'm Chief Stew, and I've been part of Quantum for the last 5 years, and my dad is actually the captain, so it's been a really lovely experience for the last 5 years.
That must have been interesting, being interviewed by your dad.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think it's just been a good team since day one.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you're in Sydney for the summer season, and then where do you go for winter?
So we go up to Whitsundays in about May, and we stay there till about October, and then we come back to Sydney.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And what sort of customer would you recommend this yacht for in terms of chartering?
Anywhere between families coming on board and high corporate businessmen. Even we've had a fair few celebrities come on, but it's a really beautiful, very much family-centred boat, and everyone has a great time.
She is absolutely stunning,
Yeah,
I have
she
to
is.
say.
Yeah,
she's
definitely.
one of my faves. I'm a little bit biased towards Quantum, I have to say. We've got this amazing photo of us last year of the three of us sitting in the back,
Oh, how
on
nice.
those lovely chairs. It's an amazing.
It's
It looks.
beautiful.
We looked like Charlie's Angels.
Oh, absolutely.
It was so good.
Yeah. It is the James Bond on the harbour. It's a gorgeous boat.
It really is, but owned by a nice owner, not a baddie.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Yep.
So tell me, how do you think and why do you think you've come into this industry, and what do you love about it?
So I was really lucky. I was very much surrounded by strong women who trained me up. I didn't actually have much hospitality experience, but these ladies definitely showed me how to be a good stew, whether that was cleaning, that good old face and being smiley to whoever you came across. But yeah, that's how I got my experience over the past 5 years. And luckily in the last 3 years, I became chief stew myself. And obviously that's a lot of trust that my dad has put into me. But again, we are a great team and it's worked out really well.
That's amazing. What's your favourite thing about being a chief stew?
The people you meet. It's the most amazing experience. You go home and you tell your family you've met so-and-so that you've seen on TV your whole childhood, and just that starstruck is so real. And yeah, that's probably the best part about being part of this world and Quantum is come across the most amazing people.
And what's interesting about a super yacht is that for those stars and those famous people coming on board and those people that are wealthy that want to enjoy some privacy, super yachts are perfect for that, aren't they?
Absolutely. Yeah, you realise these are normal people and they really do relax, and it's showed me there is another side to them, and it's so lovely that they can come on board and just be their own and be with their families. It's really lovely.
So what would you say to women out there that we'd like to get into our industry?
Oh, go for it. You absolutely have the most amazing opportunities through this industry, and just have fun. The people you come across again are just unreal, and yeah, you can travel the world. It's really cool. So highly recommend.
Thanks, Phoebe. So amazing to talk to you today and meet you. I look forward to seeing your dad later, Glenn. Amazing guy. And what he's done to this super yacht is quite incredible. You both should be very proud of her.
Cheers. Thank you.
So I'm really enjoying this chat. I hope you are too. I just thought I'd break it up for a moment to pop a bit of champagne with you. Oh, damn, I don't have it here right now. But, oh, goodness, I love a good bottle of Pommery, don't you? Pommery Champagne are very kind and sponsor this podcast, and we love sharing a bit of that stuff on the boat. So big thanks to Pommery Australia. We love your champagne. Hello, Crystal.
She's from the Boat Princess.
Awesome.
She has an Instagram page called the Boat Princess, I should say.
This is the
Princess. Do you want some champagne?
Not yet.
It's a nice
brains
touch on the podcast.
It is. We can do that when we come back. We can say, "Would you like some champagne?"
But it's a lovely opening.
Yes.
Yeah. Lovely opening statement.
I love it. Okay. So we're here at the Super Yacht Soiree. We're live on Rascal, which is a new yacht for Ahoy Club. And my very good friend Georgie from Ahoy Club is here to talk to us.
Perfect. Well, welcome aboard. We're so excited to be here today. I know it's been a long time between boat shows. So today we're presenting our newest member of our Ahoy Club fleet called Rascal, previously called Settlement. So she's a 115-foot Sunseeker built in 2015. So she's fairly new and in pretty good nick as well. So come on through. So we'll start in the main salon. So even for a boat of this size, we can fit up to 36 people for a day charter, or we can also do 10 overnight. All the interiors are in amazing condition. We've also just redone a whole bunch of the interiors, so just things like cushions, finishes, all that kind of decor stuff is all brand new. It's the same owners as Motor Yacht Mischief, which is the largest commercial super yacht in Australia and certainly the most luxurious. So you can really see the sort of little finishes around the room that feel quite similar, and you still get that same kind of sense of luxury that you get on a much smaller boat though.
So just to explain what we're looking at right now, folks, we've got beautiful shiny timbers that are lining all of the walls in this room, and then we've got luscious luxury white leather sofas and a beautiful glossy black. Oh, it's just stunning. I'm loving that coffee table. It's
amazing.
Just divine.
That one is brand new as well. Unfortunately, just because she did just get back from the Whitsundays and came into the hands of the new owners, I haven't had time to do a full refit, or we don't even know if we want to do one yet. But we have just put little finishes that have made it feel a lot like home for the owners. A really great feature of this main salon as well is we've got 2 balconies on either side of the main salon, which fold out. It's very, very rainy today in Sydney, but on a more ideal day, we would have all those double doors open and allowing for this huge indoor-outdoor space on either side of the boat. It's amazing.
It's a beautiful, as they say in the UK, house shows Light and Airy Saloon with beautiful, stunning dining table. Again, white chairs around, and the ceiling is beautiful. It's white interspaced with strips of mirror, which then have the lights in it. It's really flush and beautiful and lovely. It's a lovely design.
It is beautiful. I did mention to you, Nikki, before, the previous owners were quite particular about how many people and who they let on board as well. So the boat's really barely been touched. It was based up in the Whitsundays for the past couple of years and kind of only had longer family charters on board. So it hasn't seen kind of Sydney Day Charter Market or really big rowdy parties. So it's an amazing condition. It looks pretty much untouched, especially for something, we're 7 years old now and looks brand new.
Yeah, it really does. Yeah, it's beautiful. So we've got very dark timber floors here, which are quite lovely against the white sofas. And then we've got, again, that black shiny dining table with the sort of chrome finish as well. It's just gorgeous.
Yeah, so one thing you'll definitely notice when chartering this vessel is the kind of level of luxury and attention to detail that our crew are able to also implement. So even just all of the table settings are just incredible, top of the line, similar to that of On Mischief again. So it's definitely a highlight of this vessel.
I wish my dining table looked like that all the time, I have to say. It's a bit gorgeous.
Looks pretty great. Yeah. I'll take you through here. So we've got our master bedroom on the main level.
So the master suite is full beam and so many windows. This is fantastic.
I think what's unique about this vessel as well is, although we do have this beautiful, shiny, dark timber all throughout the boat, it still does feel really light and airy. I think a lot of that's due to just the small finishes, lighter carpet, lighter ceilings, beautiful linens, just making it feel so light and modern, which is amazing. And of course, as you mentioned, these awesome windows, which just bring in so much light. It's incredible. For a boat of this size, this master cabin just feels enormous.
And I wish our listeners could smell this room. It smells divine. It's fantastic. And it's got a lovely sofa and, of course, a beautiful dressing table. And the bed's lovely and high. That's great.
It is lovely and high. It's a king bed. And again, all the linens exactly like Mischief, so it just feels so plush.
Yeah, very, very luscious linens. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful.
I'll take you through. A little highlight as well is the ensuite bathroom for this master cabin as well. So there's a full-size bathtub, his and hers sinks, full-size shower and toilet, so it's super comfortable. The space really is built for longer-term charters that you'd never want to get off. But yeah, it's just really, really comfortable, especially for a family. It's amazing.
Oh, this is just beautiful. This is a really luxurious ensuite. Very, very lovely. It's got beautiful finishes, very beautiful gloss timber everywhere, and a really sparkly black floor. We love that. Yeah. And a walk-in fully enclosed shower and a spa bath. I mean, I don't think that gets any better.
Yeah, it is beautiful. It's definitely, especially for a boat of this size, just incredible. The candles are the same all throughout all of our Ahoy Club vessels. It's just the owner's favourite scent.
It's lovely.
And it's all throughout the boats. Every time I smell it anywhere else now, I'm always just thinking of these boats.
Isn't it funny how a scent takes you straight back to somewhere specific?
So that's Rascal, Chaos and Mischief all have that same scent throughout. It's amazing.
Okay, I'm happy to smell that scent at all times. Yeah. That's fine.
So I'll just take you down to the guest accommodation downstairs. So as you can see, we've got two identical VIP cabins. So VIP cabins referring to second largest to the master. So they're identical and really, really spacious and comfortable for your guests. So everyone's really comfortable. Again, all the linens, everything's super plush, brand new. The attention to detail just on even the little side pieces and decor around the room is amazing. All the bedrooms also have ensuite bathrooms and TVs as well.
They're beautiful. I love the fact that the beds are set on an angle. That's quite unusual.
It is unusual. So it kind of gives it a little bit more of a fun spin and a little bit more space. It definitely feels really airy as well.
Yeah, no, they're lovely. Quite lovely. And very spacious, loads of windows and lovely light carpet. Oh, this carpet feels very plush under toes,
plush. Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
it?
The carpet's amazing.
Yeah, just gorgeous. And lovely velvet headboard. Oh, it's beautiful. Really lovely. But when I say velvet, guys, I don't think that awful.
No.
It's a beautiful modern grey, but that off grey, that you have in colours, and it's quite beautiful. So amazing yacht.
And the colour scheme of the main salon kind of carries through as well. So just that kind of pale royal blue as well, just all throughout all the interiors, just makes it feel super nautical and classic as well.
And I love the leather grips on the handrails. So you've got handrails going up a really lovely stairwell. And the leather handrails just make sure that, A, the crew doesn't have to continuously polish the chrome, and B, that they're really nice and easy to grip onto, and you'll have a really steady footing as a result.
Yeah, so next we've got 2 identical twin cabins. So these are both convertible into king beds. So you can actually have 5 couples on this boat, which makes it a really great option for larger groups wanting to have a little holiday. Both these bedrooms obviously also have ensuite bathrooms and TVs as well. They're very, very comfortable. I think it's a super king bed that it actually converts into. So everyone gets a really comfortable room.
Yeah, that's interesting. Some yachts are very differential from the master to the different cabins. This one, I have to tell you, everyone, very similar and very similar sizes and so on and so forth. So you're not going to feel as if you've got the worst room, even if you are supposedly in the worst room, because they're beautiful.
No one gets ripped off.
They're gorgeous, yeah.
No, they are beautiful. And again, we've got sort of those velvet headboards and really light ceilings, white ceilings, which make the space feel even larger. Ceilings are particularly high on this vessel.
And again, massive windows.
Huge.
Yeah, even in the fourth and fifth cabin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I'll take you upstairs again.
So we're walking up a very plushly carpeted stairwell with nice timber features. Again, we've got beautiful gloss timber either side of us.
So I think the best way to get upstairs now will be through the bridge, given the rain. So I know not everyone gets excited about the bridge, but it is a beautiful space again. Just super well maintained, beautiful part of the yacht. On a really nice day, this is the best, while underway, this is the best spot to be watching from. Also some really nice couches for guests to sit on if they want to chat to the captain as well while underway. There's always one.
Absolutely. Because it is fascinating understanding all of those electronics and how it all works and watching it all in action. It's great to see. So we've got twin helm seats, and then we've also got a really nice lounge space with tables so that you can have a rest as well. After you, Georgie.
So just after the bridge, we'll head up to the sun deck up here. Well, it's actually technically a fly bridge. So we've got 4 seats actually at the helm of the boat. So this is definitely the highlight of the vessel. So we've got a really, really spacious sun deck up here. We can seat up to 12 on this dining table. Again, you can really tell how much attention to detail has gone into even just the table settings and all the decor around the boat. It's just beautiful. We've managed to fit in not only a jacuzzi and the beautiful dining table, but also a fully functioning, incredibly spacious bar as well, with 3 bar stools sort of fixed to the deck as well.
And some great upper helm seats as well, 4 of them.
Exactly, 4. Also, a great feature about this sun deck is the roof is fully retractable, so this can become completely exposed to the sun. It's amazing in the Whitsun days. And we've also got clears around the boat as well.
And we've got a lovely, lovely bar space here as well, which is just beautiful. And the views from it, of course, you can change regularly wherever you take her.
Well, exactly. The space over here is also quite flexible in that we can bring out a retractable sunroof here as well. So this area can become shaded and protected as well.
That's an amazing amount of space. So massive flybridge, folks, with a beautifully set dining table, an incredible amount of space, and of course, a spa.
So we've got amazing sort of cushions as well around the jacuzzi, so that we can sort of be a little bit more flexible with entertaining and seating everyone. It's plenty of space. It's great.
So we've gone from the beautiful cockpit space where all the entertaining happens around to the bow of this beautiful yacht. Tell us about this area, Georgie.
So this is my personal favourite part of the vessel. So it's often missed, but it's definitely the best place to be sitting, especially when we're underway. So out here we've got 4 amazing luxurious sunbeds that face forward towards obviously the beautiful view of the harbour. And just behind we've got this amazing little breakfast table, which is the best place to just sit with 5 or 6 people, have your morning morning coffee. It's absolutely amazing. There's not as much sun protection out here, but that's why it's the best place to sit when it's nice and breezy and moving.
Yeah, I love being on the bow of a boat, no matter how big.
No.
Yeah. And this is a very big bow.
Yeah.
So it's very nice to be up here and feel very secure and enjoy the view as you're going. And as you say, it's lovely to have a little bit of breeze on you every now and then when you're on a yacht.
Yeah, exactly. And you'll notice as well the teak is just incredibly maintained on this vessel. So you can see all of the teak details are just really really polished and amazing. The railings are also quite high, so it's great for young children. If anyone's ever worried about that, you can have young children running around and not be too concerned about anyone flying off the side, or a clumsy adult.
We get those too.
I'm one of them.
So thanks so much, Georgie from Ahoy Club, for showing us around the stunning Rascal here at the Super Yacht Soiree. How can they see this yacht easily online?
So you can visit the Ahoy Club website and link Rascal, or look up Rascal in the top right-hand corner. We've got a whole gallery of photos and also direction to inquire, as well as including all of her specs and details about the yacht as well. So definitely head there.
Excellent. Thanks so much. We'll see you soon on the water.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Live at the Super Yacht Soiree here at Jones Bay Wharf. We are on the Star Super Yacht and we're keeping it real with all the radios in the background. This is how we get super yachts ready for a show, guys. Lots of vacuuming. But anyway.
It's very glamorous. I love seeing the behind the scenes, but it's great to be here.
It's good, isn't it? So this is Oliver Musson. Now, Oliver has an amazing jewellery company. Can you tell us all about that, Oliver?
Thanks, Nikki. We do. We're Musson Jewellers, a family business in Sydney for 50 years, celebrating this year our 50th. And coming here today, we wanted to show a nice cross-section of our jewellery. So we've got exquisite pink diamonds. We've got ready-to-wear white diamonds. We've got everything. We've got some amazing sapphires and rubies and emeralds. So, and being on the Star, this is the perfect setting for our collection. We're really, really proud to be here.
I think we have quite an amount of money's worth on this yacht right now, don't we?
There is, but these boats are kind of expensive too. But
just a little bit.
We brought along about $6.5 million worth of jewellery, which and a lot of security. So we're very well protected, and we are. I guess it's like being in a bank vault, and we've got it all here. So come and have a look.
Yeah,
have a
that's
play.
fantastic. Yeah, I've seen some beautiful pearls. These beautiful pearls here are $28,500, folks, and aren't they divine?
They are the perfect boat princess pearls.
I think so. Yeah, that's a very good sponsorship, maybe. I don't know.
It could work.
So, Oliver, how did your beautiful jewellery company start?
So my parents, Robin and Kerry, started. So as we said, 50 years ago, we built the business on design and manufacturing. So every piece of jewellery you see today has been designed and made by our family here in Sydney, something we're immensely proud of. We have 2 boutiques, one in Sydney's QVB and one in Chatswood Chase. And we've been in Chatswood Chase for almost 40 years now and the QVB for almost 15. So very proud to have the 2 venues and to explore different venues like super yachts.
Well, it's wonderful to have you literally on board at the Super Yacht Soiree. It's wonderful to have you as sponsors here. We welcome you to the super yacht industry. It's a great space to be in. We hope you enjoy it.
Thank you so much. Lovely to meet you, Nikki. Thank you.
And Oliver, and your name is Musson?
Yes.
Okay. Musson.
It should be, we joke, and I shouldn't say it's just for an interview, but people say you should be Olivier Musson.
Exactly.
But I'm Oliver Musson.
Oliver Musson.
Yes, I reckon Oliver.
Yes.
I'd like some more, please.
Yes.
I'd like some more, please.
Okay, I'm just going to get you to just do a quick test. So can you pull up your mic?
Yes, of course. I'm pulling up my mic and testing. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, I'll just get you to have a chat as well.
Testing.
Ooh,
1, 2,
lovely.
3.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, good
Cool.
voice.
Voice
Yeah,
for
good
radio.
voice. That's what I wanted him on our podcast.
Yes. All right. Can you just show me your face?
There I am, done.
Okay, I'm going to go record. When you're ready.
Here we are today on A beautiful super yacht at the Super Yacht Soiree. It's the 26th of February 2022 and we are on Sea Rays. Now this one has a little bit of an interesting story as to how it has come about. Welcome to Sophie, the brand manager of Sea Rays. Tell me how she has happened.
Sea Rays is our next venture. So we at the moment have a really beautiful boutique hotel located in Watergoes in Byron Bay. This is sort of our next venture out in the hospitality and boutique hotel world and accommodation world. We purchased Sea Rays a couple of years ago. I'd say like 4 or 5 years ago in Spain, like off the coast of Mallorca. She was there for a good couple of years and we had her brought over I think about 2 years ago now. This is our next venture with expansion with the Race Collection. We have a few other things in the works, but this was the next step and we're really excited. She's just undergone renovations and just launched over this past summer, which has been really exciting.
It's a different venture for a hotel group. It's awesome.
A very different venture for hotel groups and it's been such a learning curve. We're so used to our little seaside home up there. To have a floating residence is a completely different ballgame, but it's been so much fun to learn the industry and get to know what it's like with the super yacht world. Excellent.
Now she's got a lovely feel to her. She's got a bit of a Byron vibe going on, to be honest.
Definitely. Bit of an older boat, which is like adds to the nature, the same sort of style of what the hotel's like. The interiors have been done by Tamsin Johnson, which tells a nice story of the same as what we have at the hotel, which I think is really beautiful. It has the Tamsin Johnson touch, which we really love, alongside the Rays level of service and hospitality, which we love.
That's awesome. Yeah. And she's going up to Gold Coast City Marina to have some work done soon, isn't she?
Yeah, a little bit. I think it's just sort of like the yearly maintenance kind of thing, which I think from my understanding, the captain would know more about this, that it's sort of a standard to have a bit of maintenance done. And then we will head up to the Whitsundays. So, yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah. Well, it's been lovely to meet you, Sophie. We are going to, I'm sure, have you on our podcast later on in the year, but she's a beautiful vessel. It's nice to have her here at the Super Yacht Soiree. And I love standing on sisal. I'm standing on sisal right now and I love sisal floors on boats. It makes so much sense to me. So lovely to meet you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. So I hope you enjoyed that episode of the podcast, speaking to all those wonderful people on those super yachts at the Super Yacht Soiree. It was so much fun. Talking of fun, I have an amazing event coming up on Saturday the 7th of May, which is on a 90-foot yacht throughout Sydney Harbour. We're going for a lovely harbour cruise with yummy eats and yummy drinks. We'll have Savannah from Savannah Estate doing a wine tasting on board, and she is there herself, which is very exciting to have her there. And we'll be discussing women, boats, and having a wonderful time networking. There are some amazing women on board. I'm so looking forward to catching up with them all. But we do have, because we changed dates, we do have a few tickets available because some of the ladies that were booked on the previous date are unable to come on the new date. So to book those tickets, simply go to my website, theboatprincess.com, scroll down to events and you'll see the event there. I can't wait to have you all on board and have a really lovely time with you. I'm looking forward to it. That's Saturday, 7th of May at Sydney. Oh, it's been lovely to have you listen out there, folks. I really appreciate your ears. And if you'd like to get in contact, just follow me on Instagram at The Boat Princess and perhaps leave me a comment on today's picture of our podcast so that we can get an idea of what you thought about it. That'd be lovely. Take care and we'll see you on the water soon.